Hi, what's going on, people? And welcome back to Torpedoes and Tarantulas. I am Jeff. So, check it out, guys. Do me a favor. Take a look at the tools that I have right here on the table. And maybe this will give you a clue as to what is in store for this video. Most of you experienced keepers will already know kind of what's going on here. But for any of you who might be new, I'll just take you along the table and show you here. We have three separate but empty enclosures that obviously some animals need to go into. Now, you will look at each one of these in size comparison with my hand and realize that these are some very large tubs. So we do not have any slings that we're housing today. We're dealing with pretty full-grown spiders. And if you look over at this set of tools and maybe look at one tool there in particular, some of you will probably know what type of spiders we are going to be rehousing. But that is right, guys. We had another package show up probably close to 2 hours ago now from San Diego, California. I'm going to get the camera set up. You run to the kitchen, get a drink, get a snack, come back here. Let's see what we got in the box. All right, guys. So as you can see before you here, we have another package, and you can see this is quite a large package. A lot larger than my usual packages when I'm unboxing tarantulas or anything like that. Probably one of the biggest packages I've gotten. And spiders wise, may be one of the most epic packages I've ever gotten as far as size and that type of thing. But I found this listing through a Facebook site that I'm involved, Facebook group that I'm involved with. A person advertised these three tarantulas were available, and I asked how much for one of them. She told me the price for all three of them together. I consulted a friend of mine, some of you may know him, Norvis from Norvis Eight-Legged Critters, and asked him, I told him what was available and what the price was, and asked him was that a good deal, and he told me it was a great deal, that if he had the money he would jump on it. So I did. I contacted the seller. We worked out a deal, and as of a few days ago, the transaction was made, and now the purchases are here, and I'm really excited to get into these, but at the same time, pretty nervous. Very good packing, by the way. Here, apparently an experienced shipper. You can see by the size of these tubs that the animals that are in here are not at all small. So there's the three spiders that I purchased from this individual, and then she told me that she was going to include some springtails from their enclosures. I'm not sure what this is, but we'll check that out here in just a minute. And that looks like that is all. Very nice packaging. Really excited to get into this. So I will quickly mention the name of the seller on Facebook was Chris Simmons. I initially thought, of course, I was dealing with a male until I got to talking to her and realized that Chris is short for Christine, duh. So, big shout out and thanks to you, Christine. I'm about to get these beautiful animals that you sent me unboxed, and then I will let you and everybody else know how they're doing. So, if you need to go get a refill, another snack, go do that. I'm going to get the enclosures, get set up. Let's get these guys out. Also, I've got to get geared up because we may have to worry about some hairs, if that's any kind of a clue as to what we're unboxing. All right, very quickly before we get into unboxing and rehousing these animals, I just want to show what was in the entire box. As I said, she mentioned that she was going to send some springtails from their enclosures. So there they are right there. Could always use some good springtails. Really nice cleanup crew and everything. Here we go, guys. Moment of truth. Bum, bum, bum. Here is what we bought. Experienced keepers may recognize those numbers over there and realize exactly what we're looking at right now. For the rest of you that don't know those numbers, that first one would denote a male. The second would denote a female, which, as you can see, this is a female Theraphosa sturmi, or the Burgundy Goliath bird eater. This is of the genus of the largest tarantulas on Earth, and let me tell you guys, there's quite a bit of weight just to this one tub right here. So what do we have next here? If you remember what we just learned about the numbers, you will now see that we have a male Theraphosa sturmey. Again, quite a hefty tub going on right there. And last but not least, we have another female Theraphosa sturmey right here. Again, nice hefty package. Super excited. I was just blown away to find this amazing deal. Oh, and speaking of blown away, hold on guys, let me find it. That little thing that was taped on top of the springtails, you're not going to believe this. So this is what was taped to the top of that springtails tub that she sent. And after ripping all the bubble wrap off of it, I realized that it is actually a freebie. There is a spiderling inside here, which she did not let me know if that was going to happen. So that's a super awesome surprise. But here's what we got inside, guys. So there we go. Free OBT with the purchase of 3 Theraphosa sturmies. Enough talking about that crap. Let's get into the action because that's really what you want to see, right? You want to know if I'm going to get haired really bad or not. So let's get into it. Let's see what's going to happen. Fingers crossed. All right, guys. So here we go. I'm all geared up. I have got my gloves on. I need to pull my sleeves down. I've got some safety glasses on. I've even got a mask on my face, which of course we all do these days. So no need to put me on camera with that. I just wanted to take some precaution with the hairs on these guys. For most of you who are experienced in keeping these tarantulas, their hairs are quite irritating. They're more notorious for their hairs. Boy, she's a nice looking little gal. Than they are for their venom, of course. They're a New World, so their venom is not super potent. I'm more worried about the hairs of this species than I would be a bite. And the thing that I would be worried about the most with a bite on these guys is the size of their fangs, not their venom. So that being said, we've got her opened up. So far, she's pretty cool. My friend Norvis did inform me that I would probably have a little more of a time with the male than I'd do the females because Norvis, he absolutely loves the sturmies and the big-bodied spiders, so he's really excited for me on this acquisition. And I have experience with males because, of course, I bought a wild-caught male of about 7.5 inches from Nature's Exquisite Creatures. And he didn't give me too much trouble in unboxing, but after that, from then on, he was a real butthead, especially when I went to box him up to send him to Norvis when I loaned him to Norvis, or actually gave him to Norvis for a breeding project. So before we get too much further into this, maybe I can get in here and give you guys a close look at the first little lady here. Really wish I had more light. Let me see what I can do about that. Maybe not. Let's see how she's going to act. This girl, she's a good, gosh, probably 7 inches. I really hope she doesn't kick too bad, but we've got to get her out of here and in her new enclosure. So I'm going to have a lid ready for the enclosure as well as a catch container. So let me get all that stuff ready. All right, let me zoom back out. And let's hope this transfer just goes nice and smooth. Come on. Boy, it's really hard to work on. Hold on, guys. All right, I was unable to adjust the focus on my stupid phone camera with that glove on. So here we go. Wish us luck. I hope that she will just go down in there without too much attitude. She's definitely bearing those fangs. Come on, girlfriend. Has not used her hairs yet, which is a good thing because, again, they are notorious for their hairs. There we go. There is the first one in. Once we get done with the video, we'll show them all. Let's move on to the next one. All right, so now here we go with the male, the one that I am more worried about. And I guess a lot of the keepers of these tarantulas, I guess, maybe the males give a little more trouble. I've only had nothing but a male. Like I said, he didn't give me much trouble when I unboxed him. He did give me a little more trouble as I kept him. And then, like I said, when I got him out to Norvis. He fought the hell out of me, kicked a lot of hairs. He had me more itchy than I've ever been in my life. So we've now got this open. Here's a moment of truth. Let's see if he's going to kick hairs or not. Let me put my glasses back on. They were fogging, so had to get them out of the way. Let me get a lid ready as well. Do not want the bolt of a 6 or 7 inch tarantula. And of course, he's going to be the stubborn one. He kicked just a little bit right there. He doesn't do any more than that. Oh, he kicked a little more. I'm going to back off for just a second. Like I said, guys, these hairs are very irritable. They are the most notorious hairs in the invert kingdom, especially among tarantulas. So that's why you got to be geared up to unbox these guys, because you got to be ready for those hairs. Now, maybe if I grab a hold of that enclosure, I can slowly lay him out without stressing him out and giving him any more reason to kick hairs. There we go. One more left to go, guys. All right, and so here we go with the last and final one, which of course makes me nervous because things have been going relatively smoothly so far. Of course, many of you who ever watched my videos before know that kind of notorious for having videos go smoothly. Absolutely not bragging. I'm just saying that most of the time, the worst that I anticipated was not even close to what happened. So here we go. Here is the third and final Theraphosa sturmey, the last female. Let's give her a little prod and see how she's going to do for us. Hopefully she will come out nice and easy. Let me get this last lid ready. Got tools sitting all over it. All right, the last lid ready. And let's see how she's going to do for us. Not bad so far. Beautiful girl. And that was nice and easy. All right, I am going to get rearranged and reset up here, and we're going to take a look at all 3 of them, guys. Whew, that was close. All right, guys, so as I said, we're going to take a closer look at all 3 of them. We got them all safely in their new homes, thankfully without any incident. Here is the first one up. This is the male Theraphosa sturmey. Beautiful specimen. And as you can see, you look at their abdomens, and really, if you know anything about keeping tarantulas and shipping and traveling, their abdomens look nice and clean for the trip that they made. They did not kick a whole lot of hairs, so that's really, really good. This guy right here has not been very kicky, except for those 2 times that you saw there on video. The only one, of course, to kick hairs. But as I've been moving his enclosure, he's been running around it, and you can hear him. I mean, these guys, they are a big, presence. So, I mean, you can hear them, you know they're there. So, let's check out the 2 females, and let's end this video. And here we go with the first female. What a beauty she is. They are all really beautiful spiders. Now, of course, I am not really into the, like I said, the large or heavy body spiders. I like the pretty ones, but I'm really starting to kind of get fond of these as well. There you can see, though, there is the first female, nice and healthy. Again, still a nice, pretty abdomen, no bald spots, so that's a bonus. Let's move on to the last one and finish this video out. And last but not least, the final female. Another absolute beauty. Again, nice clean abdomen, no bald spots. Really, really healthy specimens. I'm so super excited to have gotten these guys. Another big shout out and thank you to Chris Simmons. I appreciate everything, girl. Great job on packing these guys. Beautiful, healthy animals. Appreciate everything, guys. Hey, for the rest of you, I hope that you did enjoy this video. You let me know with a thumbs up and a comment. If you haven't subscribed, do that. Share this video with your friends. Be looking for the rehousing of that little surprise that she sent me. Again, thank you, Chris from San Diego, California. Appreciate it. Beautiful packing, beautiful animals. Thank you guys so much for watching. Take care of yourselves and each other, and I hope you have a great day or a great night wherever you are. Thanks for watching, guys. God bless.